Okay, folks, this is Rolling Heights Roy, better known as the Shadow on the Rolling Heights Buzz, and looking out for Rolling Heights for about 35 years. And what is the subject matter for today? It's interaction with the Sheriff's Department, and it applies to me, you. Here's the most recent situation on the Buzz. John Taylor posts, hey, guess what? I'm out here at the donut shop at Mescal, and I think there's 7-Eleven there also, Mescal and Fullerton, and there's a freshly painted red zone there, and guess what? The food truck pulls up there as it has, and looks at the old red zone. Hell with it, just goes in business. Okay, so I believe it was John and others called the sheriff, say, Sheriff, shouldn't we do something about this? Red zone violation, purpose, get rid of this guy. Creates a traffic issue on that corner. People, it's got a red light the intersection there and so forth. And the John Taylor reports that the deputies from the Sheriff's Department, Walnut Sheriff's Department, as I understand it, say, well, we have to contact the city, okay, and get their permission to figure this out because the county, and then supposedly they said something that the county that's a red zone and so forth. And I was just taken aback by the fact that there are sheriff deputies out in the field with a gun and a badge, and they have no clue that, one, Rolling Heights is not a city, so where are they going to go for that? And number two, that this is a blatant red zone violation. Why don't they just act on that, get this clown out of there? Those are the burning points. Now, this was my interactions with the Sheriff's Department, and we'll get the lieutenant's name. We're going to play the recording for you. Hopefully it's going to come out good. I'm holding the speaker up.
Walnut Sheriff Station, Fellows speaking. How can I help you?
This is Roy Humphreys over here in Rolling Heights. I'd like to speak to the most senior person you have at this very moment.
Okay. Excuse me.
On a recorded line, by the way.
I'm sorry, what was that?
On a recorded line.
Okay, no problem. Give me 1 second.
I mean, you hear that beep, that means they're recording. Of course, they record almost everything that comes in.
Walnut Sheriff Station, Lieutenant Tony speaking. How can I help you?
Lieutenant, could you say your name again? I'm hard of hearing.
It's Tony.
It's Tony, okay. I'll try to spell that right. This is Roy Humphreys over here in Rolling Heights. And
Who is it?
Roy Humphreys,
Okay.
Rolling Heights.
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you a question very quickly. Do you know whether Rolling Heights is a city or not?
Well, yeah. It's a county area.
Okay, unincorporated area. Why am I calling you? I've most recently had some interaction with a couple of your deputies on what I consider a serious issue. And you can go to, let me see if I get the thing here.
When did you have contact with the deputies?
When?
Yes.
It will be about last week, right? Now I have the station here, and it has a classification of incident Walnut Sheriff. So I got one of these little situations here. It doesn't have a report number on it, but the issue is that was just so I've had some experience, and then I'm on the Rolling Heights Buzz, and a person named John Taylor reports that regarding a red painted curving over by the donut shop at Fullerton and Mescal, that he spoke to a couple of, says two officers, told him that LA County Public Works painting the curbs red.
We do patrol Rolling Heights. Was that your original question?
I do know that you patrol Rolling Heights,
Okay.
but we have an issue here where the officers stated that they had to call the city to confirm the situation. And it brings me, if you have anybody on your staff that does not know that Rolling Heights is not a city, you got problems anyway. Okay.
What's your question here though regarding?
Well, it's call it a complaint.
Okay, and
that you have people out there, they're so poorly trained, and or they're doing passive-aggressive behaviors, which I experienced, by the way, thank you, and which is a disservice to one and all.
Was there a particular contact today?
That's what this person's saying, John Taylor, on the buzz.
I'm saying, what was the particular contact regarding, and it was today, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened and what time?
Okay, well, I'm going to have John Taylor give you a call, and he can talk to you directly. Okay? Because I'm like the middleman, and I'm reading this stuff, and I'm saying, are these people actually that damn stupid or just negligent? Or is this passive-aggressive behavior that you have anybody wearing a badge that would conduct themselves in this manner?
Okay, so I'm trying to understand.
Okay, and I'm glad you think it's so damn funny.
No.
Okay. So I want to thank you for that. But that's what you are. No, that's what you are. Passive-aggressive. Go look at the video on my YouTube channel, which are your two officers in their just irresponsible, negative, passive-aggressive behaviors. Okay, that endanger our community.
Okay, can I speak for a second? Can I speak for 1 second?
You can have a second. I'll give you a second.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just trying to get to a point. Like, what happened? And you just keep throwing names and saying they're passive-aggressive.
No, I told you exactly where it was, Fullerton and Mescal.
Okay, but what happened, sir?
Your officers did not enforce the red curb violation, according to what this person's saying. And so I'll tell you what, I'll get John's phone number and I'll have him give you a call and he can talk to you directly. I'm like the middle guy who's outraged, and of course I know the way you people operate.
Can you have him call me, please?
Sure. I'll do that. Would you please spell your name so I can put this down correctly?
Of course, Tani. I-T-A-N-I. But before we hang up, is there anything I can help you with?
No, please. Hey, you have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Okay, folks, that was it. And, hey, red curb violation. Your officer said they have to contact the city. And what the hell is this crap? And these guys are wearing a badge. You know what they're getting paid. And I realize, my brother was LA County Sheriff. We won't get into that. Okay? He retired, another sheriff's department. Okay? And so I know a little bit about it, and I've had experience both sides. The thing is to have real world expectations. That's what it's all about. And understand what you're doing and realize that you are your first responder. And never take this crap. Oh man, I'll have to contact. Are you serious? Are you serious? These people are supposed to be, my God. This is out here for you to look at and listen to, and hopefully you'll do something about it. At least you'll be aware of what you're dealing with and don't have unreal expectations, okay? And maybe, I don't know, you can say, oh, that was the shadow, that was Roy. No, it wasn't me. That was so gratifying about it. You see that other thing with the two officers where I got hammered by, and in case you didn't see this right here, that clown threw one of these at me as well as bottles and so forth. Okay, you guys have a great time.